Hello. Do you want to be the last Agile practitioner standing? Do you want to be the last Scrum Master standing? Do you want to be the last Agile Coach standing? I've been away for a while. For those who follow me a bit on YouTube, I've kind of stopped posting video constantly. Not because I quit, but I kind of just paused to realign. After coaching for many years, coaching teams, helping people get jobs, and working in the field and helping organizations transition and scale in Agile, I've realized that we are just chasing framework, but we are not really focusing on transformation, which is the core concept of Agile. We busy implementing things, Scrum, Kanban, yet the outcome doesn't really reflect the impact in the field, and which has been the main reason why we see a lot of layoffs. We see a lot of coaches that were hungry, helping people go through Scrum. They know where to be found. Now, here's the truth. Scrum doesn't really help companies. Safe doesn't really build trust. Kanban doesn't really give your company the clarity. These are amazing tools. Don't get me wrong. What we are missing is the right people and the right mindset. Agile, it's about 80% people and culture and 20% processes and tools. But the previous implementation has been the reverse. Agile is not a checklist. It's not about ceremony. It's a way of thinking, leading, and a way of being, which means it demands courage, number one, vulnerability, and consistency. These are the three main aspects that are missing in the life of an Agile practitioner, someone heading out there to get a job. They want it in less than no time, if not they quit. Organization that want real change, they want to see velocity up, they want to see ticket being completed, but then they are not putting in the right amount of effort to make it right. So I've asked myself this question: what if we stop being obsessed over framework and start focusing on people? What is the time you ever sat back and focus on yourself and ask yourself the right question, which is what I've been doing with the last people standing in my community? What is stopping you? What is holding you back? Do you really want this? And I did a sample with over about 40 students last week. And I asked them a simple question: how many time or how much time do you invest in Scrum? And the responses I got was amazing. Sometimes 2 hours a day, sometimes when I put a baby on bed, sometimes when the house is quiet. And I asked a follow-up question: if I go on your calendar, can I see a schedule that actually show me exactly what you're investing in Scrum? And we have less than 2 people with a schedule. Now, out of the 2 people with a schedule, I asked a follow-up question: how would you measure if you're succeeding or not? But there was no way to measure. Now, this is a bigger problem. We're doing, but we don't have a way to measure if what we're doing is right. In a real sense, Agile is not broken, but how we approach it is broken. The most outstanding coaches in my community have been consistent for the last five years. I have a couple of people, about 5 to 10, that have recently had jobs in my community. They have been consistent for approximately 2 years. Now, companies are looking for people who understand how to deal with people and not how to deal with framework. This is a bigger shift in the market, that if you want to become an Agile practitioner, if you want to lead transformation, then you need to focus on. Agile needs stronger leaders, healthier teams, and aligned to purpose. We don't want people who are more zealous about defining what Scrum is, about explaining what ceremonies are, and then they don't become the process. They don't have the passion. They don't have the mindset. They don't have the ability to relate with people. We don't want organization who are more focused on how to get more work done rather than how to build a culture that creates results in the long run. What is my call to action going forward? If you've been following me on this channel, you realize in the past couple of years I've been very consistent with Agile and giving you what you really need to do. I'm back again. Every Monday, we are going to dive deep. We'll talk about race story. I'm going to talk to a whole lot of my students and interview them real life. What is making the difference? And I want you to learn. But most importantly, I will not want you to learn from afar. We have an amazing community where we transform people. I have a 90 days program But I realized 90 days is not for everybody because the major aspect is about transforming you, helping you to get that result. And this is exactly what we want to do. We're looking for people who want to change their life, want to build a future, want to reprioritize their purpose and make a real change in life. A lot of people have invested in Agile, but because they have not invested in themselves, they don't have the right result. I'm shifting the focus to invest in you, to train you what you need to make a transformation. If you're part of those who are willing, reach out. We'll sit down with you, walk with you, and teach you what it means to take a transformation. We're not just doing this with people, we're doing this with organization. If your organization is suffering, I need a trusted advisor to sit back and evaluate what they are doing. Reach out and we're here to help you. But most importantly, stay very close because I'm about to take you through a journey that will impact you, that will impact your organization. Welcome to the Agile Lead and Scrum Chat Room. I am your coach, Dr. Francis Mbuya, and I see you in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe.